We're gonna get into the trending topics of the day.
All right. So from BET.com, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's new single and video, WAP or WAP, I don't know. And at this point, I'm afraid to ask. It lit the internet on fire yesterday with millions of fans cheering the collaboration. Of course, there were others who decided to drag out ancient complaints over what women should rap about and what they shouldn't. Cardi B took to Twitter to say, I want to apologize in advance. This is going to sound so dumb coming out of my mouth. Thank you for pulling this quote for me, Chris.
Just don't use the accent. It's cool.
I will not. First of all, I rap about P word because she's my best friend. And second of all, it's because it seems like that's what people want to hear. I ain't even gonna front because let me tell you something. When I did Be Careful, people was talking mad getting like, what is this? So it's like, if that's what people aren't trying to hear, then all right. I'm gonna start rapping about my again. I think that went as well as it could have. Chris, what do you think about the video and the response? I know you're very pro Ken Kylie's. They're the same person in my brain. I was like proud, ashamed of like, oh no, I can identify Chloe and Kim and Courtney. And that's not like a huge source of pride for me, but like I'm hipping with it. And then these two little ones came in. These two little ones came in. And all of a sudden I'm the old lady going, one of them has makeup and maybe the same one has a baby. I don't remember. One of them's a model, maybe.
Which is the one
that you could come to me and be like, oh, they're one person. Yeah, she just goes by two different names. And I'd be like,
makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense. Which is the one dating the rapper?
The one with the baby, I think.
I'm like, look, I saw the video. I did my research. Oh, and by the way, after we read the whole thing, that was a spot on Cardi B impersonation.
If I did a Cardi B impression, I would have to cancel myself. I'd just be like, well, good night, everyone. My career is dead in the water before it began.
As crude as it's going to sound, I agree with Cardi B on this subject, because how often do you hear men on movies, on YouTube anyway, talking about, look, I got a big, check out my this, and like always talking about size, and that there's then that other word. I know there's a word for that makes women upset, so I'm not gonna say it. But just about size and stuff. Like, look at my this and look at that, and it's we're obsessed with it, right? So who cares if girls out there talking about? I swear I don't mind if like you do. It's really wow. All right.
At the end of the day, she's talking about her own body.
Yeah.
You say whatever the hell you want about your own body. Yeah, it should be no one's business. Yeah. Like
what?
The absolute nonsense women have been subjected to other people saying about their bodies. Yeah. Being a woman in any degree of the public eye.
The cat calls.
And hell yeah, take the power back and talk about it.
Yeah.
There was a tweet I saw, and I feel bad. I should have actually pulled the Twitter handle because I feel bad not giving credit because it was so funny.
What happened?
Just a woman saying men who are mad women don't enjoy, constantly going on about well, women don't even like sex, and then are mad when they talk about enjoying sex or talk about their own bodies. They said it was like a dog, where it's like, I want you to throw the ball, but do not take the ball out of my mouth. It's like, what do you want from us?
That makes sense. It reminds me of a story I heard a while ago. This guy, he would go to the bar, and he was that guy that didn't care how crude he was being to women he would approach. He would walk up to. He was one of these guys who would play the numbers, and would walk up to a woman straight up and just say, "Hey, baby, do you want to go back to my place and do it?" But he would just straight up say it with the F word, and girls would 9 times out of 10, slap in the face, drink in the face, and all that stuff. And but then there would be that by the end of the day, I guess maybe one. Then he was just that kind of guy. He's like, there's one woman is probably going to say yes, but he was also one of these guys who would constantly say like, did you try to disarm, I guess, women by insulting them a little bit first and stuff like that?
Oh, so, like the nagging.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you were a little bit prettier, maybe I'd ask you for your phone number, and thinking that was going to get him in bed with her, right? But then he met his match. This is just a story that somebody was telling me. He swears that this happened to his best friend. He said then he met his match. He did his whole spiel. He walked up to this woman, and he gave her the line, "Hey, baby, do you wanna?" And then she turned and she put her drink down because she was with her friends as well. She put her drink down, and she looked him up and down, and then she grabbed it, and was like, "No, thanks." And all his friends were like, "Whoa!" And you could see him shut down like that. And so, like you said, yeah, take the pot. So look how often guys, we do it all the time. We're always bragging about it. It's the best. It's the biggest. It's the this and that. So, but when one woman goes,
love it, hate it. If you are talking about it online, you have probably gotten someone else to go watch it. So you don't have to like the song. You don't have to like what they're talking about.
I love all the political.
But they are laughing all the way to the bank on this. Like, it's a good song. It's a great video. And it is the pop cultural, like, zeitgeist moment right now.
Right now, yeah.
Today, even if half of that is people going, how dare they? Like, I heard enough people going, gasp, how dare they? And I was like, now I gotta know.
I honestly don't know what even the big deal about it is. I mean, with all the songs from Nicki Minaj, from Kim, from Little Kim, and even from Cardi B herself, I honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I'm a hip hop fan. I listened to the song. It wasn't anything unique, anything special. And
it's a fun song. It's raunchy, but it's no raunchier than
It's no raunchier than anything else. And there's political people out there going on for like hours about, I mean, people who are all advocates for freedom of speech, but when it comes to Cardi B, it's like she needs to be shut down and put in jail. Weirdos. I'm like I hate this, and I never watch it, and I never watch porn. You're definitely watching it on loop, nonstop. Yep. Definitely. Yeah. All the people.
No, it's. I mean, it's. It's always just the odd question of like, why are self-proclaimed conservative people so obsessed with like my body and what I do with it and the bodies of others, and if they choose to, what they choose to talk about and do. It's like, wouldn't the like good Christian thing to do just be to ignore it, like turn the other cheek?
Like, I can't.
But it's a butt cheek.
well, first we're gonna have to examine this butt cheek that you say this is. Let's just talk. Like, I don't know. I don't get it either. I don't know why they're so obsessed with it. But you're right. For something that they say they don't want to see or hear or talk about, they can't shut up about it. But I don't know. Let us know what you guys think about Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's WAP. I bet you thought I was gonna say it. I'm not. I'm trying not to have the potty mouth, unlike somebody here who just couldn't help herself and couldn't censor it. But
me and Cardi.